Good morning. Today's March 5th, 2026. It's a 9-day. It's all about endings and standing on our own feet through those endings. We put our Chihuahua down yesterday. She was almost 18 years old. And then I came home and fell asleep at like 7 o'clock. So I've been up since 2 a.m. Cards have been shuffled. Let's see what they want us to know. Adjacent possibilities. Touching earth. It says planting something new. Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Oh wow, deceit. The siren. Okay. $58, $18. The nectar at the bottom. Maybe we should read about these cards, huh? Adjacent possibilities. That's the card of... Well, forget it. We're going to read about it. Many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take a different action now. The deceit card says hidden tactics or manipulation. The duplicity could be regarding personal issue like someone spreading rumors or disrespecting you to others, or it could be a business matter where details are hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what's going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable. So watch your money and your good name and make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. A deeper meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? Okay, touching earth, planting something new. The law of cause and effect is always at work in your life, and this card is telling you to bring a greater consciousness to the casual seed you are planting in your energetic field. The angel of the rainbow is sending a full spectrum of light and color to nourish your highest intentions and help them grow. And you can use her assistance to cultivate the destiny you desire. I'm thinking that it's time to go out and till the garden and get my seeds planted. Literally. And it's been, if I don't plant this year, this will be the third season that I haven't planted. It's time to consider the garden of your dreams and take action that will produce beautiful blossoms and a bountiful harvest. Is there a new project you've yet to begin, or an image or idea just forming in your mind? These seeds of inspiration are blessings from the universe, and you are the gardener being called to bring them to fruition. Grateful optimism. Joyous view of the future. Light radiates from her brow chakra. Third eye. Projecting thoughts of great hope and optimism. Her heart center vibrates with feelings of grace and appreciation. Her hands are held in a mudra, a prayerful position at her third chakra where life force energy is generated. This card calls you to reignite your enthusiasm for life, to look around and find bright sparks of present joy to kindle the flames of future hope. Now, siren, something's calling you. 18. Other iterations of the siren archetype include the nymph, the mermaid, and the fairy. They often come in as sets of 3 as a trinity of temptation. Embodying the siren archetype requires that we explore things that are taboo. The siren laughs at conventions and restraints, and she eats rules. The siren calls and the world spins that what we thought we wanted pales in comparison to the sweet allure of her song. We find ourselves lost in a spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust. Whether the thing calling to us is ultimately good or bad or somewhat irrelevant, it's the journey that matters. And the work of the siren is to take us on a deep psychic descent. Following her song, we go down, down, down to a place where lessons are learned and courage must be rallied to find our way back to dry land. Try as we might, resisting the call may not even be an option. Unless, like Odysseus, we bind our hands to the mast of our ship. It's likely, though, that falling for her call is the only way we will come to live more fully on the surface. All right, and then the Nectar, card number 58. This is going to be one of those cards that I don't have in this book, I bet. So when I got this deck, there was a whole section missing. It's like 10 cards from the book that's missing. So yeah, it stops at the stone and it goes right to the No. $65, $56. Yeah, there's like 9 cards missing. So the nectar is about the sweetness of life. And I think collectively we're being called in a direction that may look like deceit, but actually it's one of those choices it's one of those choices that's pushing us to grow, that's pushing us to our destiny, put us on a higher timeline. So, all right, at the center, the heart, we've got the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. I've kind of been feeling like this lately. Like pouring out that last little bit of emotional water down a hole. And not expecting it to return. Closing my heart off. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting and just taking the action steps that I need to take to move forward in my life and just continue to truck on. The 5 of Cups is not seeing the forest through the trees. She's got 3 empty cups. She's got a full one behind her, and she's pouring it out, seemingly on purpose, down that hole. The 6 of Swords. This is moving on to calmer waters, allowing our thoughts to drag us to better shores. Sixes are about harmony and balance. The red scarf that she's wearing, or shawl, the red shawl she's wearing, makes me think of the thoughts that keep our root chakras blocked, our foundations. So moving on to calmer foundations and building new ones. Top of mind is the 10 of Pentacles. Generational wealth building. Wealth doesn't have to be monetary. This is our manifestations coming to fruition. In the past, we have the 8 of Pentacles. The hard work and dedication that it takes to bring our manifestations to the future. Also cycles, recognizing the cycles that we're in life. The subconscious is the 7 of Wands, which traditionally this is the forest through the trees card. Seven of Wands. Okay, future, 4 of Cups. detachment, apathy. Oh, okay, bottom of the deck. We got the Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, Death and Rebirth, and the Ace of Swords. Looking in that mirror's got us trapped. The only thing that we can see is other people's projections of us. And we've got a lot of work to do to get out of our own heads. The Nine of Cups, man, this is wishes fulfilled. This is realizing that we're the ones who grant our own wishes. But maybe we keep getting called into these situations. Ooh, shiny. Oh. Yeah. So, like there's these many doors of possibilities and things, and we keep getting like our let's say ADHD, right? Keeps calling us in a direction to the next shiny thing. And I kept saying, seeing the forest through the trees, right? Ooh, shiny piece of candy. I'm thinking about that, like in the early seasons of Family Guy, Adam West, and Peter's trying to trap him and ship him out of the country, and he puts candy in a line, and there's a box at the end, and it's a trap, and they catch him and they ship him away, and he's going, ooh, piece of candy, right? So like maybe you've been doing that and you're not really paying attention. Okay? This is the death to that cycle. Now you're seeing the adjacent possibilities, and you're able to see the deceit, see the manipulation, see the siren, seeing the forest through the trees, seeing it so that way you can make better decisions for yourself. This is the end of that cycle. The Ace of Swords. A new idea that has leveled you up to the next section of the spiral. The Seven of Wands has me kind of feeling like, she's in a meditative state. I am deserving of this success, and I will bravely shine my light in the world. Seven of Wands is challenge, grounding and protecting yourself, movement and growth, creative innovation, remaining ahead, feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas and self-expression. Okay, so even though we're having a hard time seeing a way to escape our thoughts, and maybe you're someone who, like me, has a hard time detaching from situations and people, this card, it's okay. It's okay. We all go through moments where we have a hard time detaching. This card is a reminder that we have to build stronger boundaries, build strong boundaries for ourselves, so that way we can continue to be vulnerable and childlike. So that we can express ourselves authentically. We build boundaries so that way other people's emotions about us become them problems. What comes after this Four of Cups? The Ace of Wands. Boom. Planting something new. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. This is the new idea. This is the new spark of inspiration. You're already in this energy of the Ten of Pentacles. But this is the innovative idea that gets you there. Because of your hard work, because of your detachment. The Chariot comes next. A balance of light and shadow, and using that to drive you forward. And the Four of Pentacles. So 1144. I see 1144 a lot. 11. Okay, I'm going to stop there. So we've got a 1144 out here on the table, but it's also 88. So the Four of Pentacles, when I saw it yesterday, it's Saturn in Capricorn. And I heard the love of money is the root of all evil. So bear in mind that we're not loving the material things that we're trying to manifest, but we are guarding our manifestations until they come to fruition. We're keeping these ideas to ourselves, not sharing them with anybody. But we're also not being penny pitching misers either. So 22:40 on the clock. I love you guys. Have a great day. I will catch you on the next one. Later.